took me one more time to get it back. I'm in my old habits. Put that on his face, I shoot it up. I feel like JJ Redick. I'ma keep on flexing, who gon' stop me to the red? Yeah, I'ma beat it up like that. They call me David Letter. Man, and my fault that all I do.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D, and I'm back at you again. First off, I want to say happy Friday. And because it's Friday, happy mock draft. Duh. So, you already know, I'm back at you guys with finally, I know it took a little while, but finally, I'm back with you guys with mock draft 6. Thanks to all you guys for paying attention to my mock drafts and like really liking my content, things of that nature. I appreciate it. So, we're gonna do mock draft 6. Of course, I knew I was coming back, but I wanted to wait and to see what was going on in free agency. So if you haven't noticed, free agency has been absolutely crazy. Okay, things we never saw: Devontae Adams coming to the Raiders, Deshaun Watson going to the Browns. So like, there's been so many great people that have been gone, now. So during free agency, shout out to us getting Myles Jack, by the way. Yes, sir. We just got, like, the last time I checked, we just got Gunnar Malinsky from the Patriots. So we got a new kick returner. So before we start, I'm going to do one more sweep of social media, see if we got any Steelers news before we start this mock draft, just in case. So, like, because like last thing I want is I start doing this video, then all of a sudden we get like a cornerback, or we get like a wide receiver or something like that, and I'm like, great, just screw up my mock draft. So just give me 1 second. Hold on. I don't see anything. We're good. Okay, perfect. So this is shockingly the most recent mock draft 6.0. Now, before we get into it, there's something a little different I want to let you guys know, okay? I didn't know what to do with pick 20. Honestly, I have no idea what to do with pick 20 at this point. Why? Because of all the we spent over $80 million in free agency. We don't do that. So, because we got a lot of the needs, we don't really have many more. We don't have as much needs as we did 2 weeks ago. Thank God. So I took the best player available with this draft. I did the draft very different. Keyword, it's very different. Did the draft last minute because of all the Deshaun Watson trade through my thinking in a gasket, and the Myles Jack trade. The Myles Jack free agency. Free agency is going crazy. So this is just mock draft 6 for right now, in the moment, on Friday, March 18th at 5 p.m. Okay, just wanted to let you guys know this. Okay, so I don't want to hear somebody comment a week later or something like that and say like we signed somebody else in here. Why do we need a receiver when we just got blah blah blah? Bro, relax. This is just for right now. Okay, so without further ado, time for talk is over. Mock draft 6.0. Here we go. All right. With pick number 1, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking best available. And magically, in this draft that I did, he fell all the way down, which means the best pick available was Drake London, wide receiver, USC. Boy is a problem. Period. Boy is a problem. Boy is ridiculously nice. He's a issue. Like, he's the reason why like people think he's a top 10 receiver. Do I think he's going to fall to us? Hell no, probably not. But like a guy, I think him, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, even Sky Moore at this point. First or second round, if they're there, available, get them. Obviously, I'm still a stand for like Jordan Davis but also with Stephon Tuitt back and Tyson Alualu, that could be a little tough. And there's actually a high volume of great D tackles in this upcoming draft. So with that being said, I took the best available. Drake London's a guy who can come in and start like that immediately. But honestly, I think Sky Moore is more fit for our offense. But he was at the top of the board. I had to take Drake London. I just had to. Sorry guys, I just had to. It was between him, Olave, and Sky Moore. I took Drake London because he's really that guy. I really think he can be a dog in this league, depending on where he goes and what scheme he's in. I really like Drake London. All right, round 2, I went cornerback, Jalen Pitre, Baylor. Why? I did this for a very simple reason, okay? I don't like Cam Sutton covering outside receivers. I don't know about you guys. I think he did he did better in the beginning. It was not pretty. Him and James Pierre was not pretty at all in the beginning of the season. I think he did better as he started covering like slot receivers, 2s and 3s and stuff like that. I think we need like a stout outside corner guy, especially when you don't know what the Kello Witherspoon is going to do. I mean, we just re-signed him, but we only re-signed him for 2 years. So I think if we can still get early a guy, our like next stud guy early in the draft, I think it can go a long way with our secondary. So I really like Jalen Pitre. I like his game. He's very tough, very physical, very strong. He can play outside, but also like he's a really good tackler. You've seen a lot of corner blitzes from Baylor that he ran. Tackles very well, very strong, very stout. I really like his game. So if you haven't watched Jalen Pitre, I really think you guys should look at him. He's very sneaky. And another sneaky cornerback is Zion McCollum. I don't know about in the second round, but I can see the Steelers going after. He's another stout cornerback, just played at a small school, and you guys know Steelers like those small school guys because they come in with a chip on their shoulder. So if you haven't seen him, take a look at him also. Round 3, I went linebacker Darian Beavers. Why? I wanted to add as much pressure on Devin Bush as possible. We need him to be great, and if he can't be great, we got to get somebody in who will. I think Darian Beavers could be that guy. Now, but also, I don't think like getting Leo Chanel in the second round is also a possibility. But I think that like Leo Chanel or Chad Muma are good enough to start. Darian Beavers can be that guy, but also I think it still allows Devin to be able to cover running backs, tight ends, and things of that nature. It still allows Devin to be great, but also have somebody who has great depth, who's a real thud run stopper like Darian Beavers, just in case. Knock on wood, anything happens to Myles Jack, who doesn't really miss games, or if Devin Bush goes down, we still have somebody who can come in right away and fill that void. And I think Darian Beavers could be a really good guy with great value that he can come and get us in that third. If we can sneak and get him in that third round, he can be a great volume depth player to our Steelers. Do I think he can be an all-pro star? No, I don't. But do I think he can be a great Pittsburgh Steeler? Yes, I do. So that's why I went with Darian Beavers there. All right, with the fourth round pick, I went Neil Farrell Jr., LSU. Why? You guys have seen Neil Farrell Jr. in a lot of my mocks before. Great against the run, phenomenal against the run. I think he would work phenomenally well with Tyson Alualu and Stephon Tuitt and all the other big boys that we have on our team. He's big enough, stout enough to where he can be a nose who can play really strong, very physical, very hard to move out of the way. And we really need that big, strong nose tackle, especially with all the offensive weapons in the AFC. We need somebody who can just maul the center, in my opinion. So that's why I went Neil Farrell Jr. Now, in the 6th round, I went safety, Brad Hawkins. Brad Hawkins had a very phenomenal tape in 2019. Obviously didn't really have that in 2021, but I like his upside. I would think he's a very strong tackler, and I think if we don't get Tyrann Mathieu, which will pain me, I think getting another guy who can go along with Trey Norwood and Minkah Fitzpatrick back there, or if we don't re-sign Terrell Edmonds, I think he can make a great impact on our defense. And Brad Hawkins as somebody who can come in and be vicious, mean, and very aggressive and make tackles and make plays. The next pick, I went receiver, Charleston Rambo. You guys have seen me talk about Charleston Rambo all the time. I really think he's coming to the Steelers. Like, I honestly really think he's coming to the Steelers. Great route runner. He's very sneaky. I have us taking 2 receivers, actually. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, just because, like, do I really think Anthony Miller is really gonna play like that anyway? No, I don't. So I really like Charleston Rambo's game. He could be a very sneaky addition to our offense. And the last pick in this Pittsburgh Steelers mock draft is Lucas Krull, Pittsburgh. He's a very good volume player, and I think in the way his stature, his size, I think he would fit very well with Gentry and Pat Freiermuth. Obviously, you're not gonna go get I think the problem with getting maybe a Jelani Woods or something like that. Jelani Woods is a beast. Jelani Woods can be a beast, and I don't want to take any type of targets or anything away from Pat Freiermuth, because I think Pat could be a real star in this league. So I think having a guy who can add volume and be strong and be physical and can block, and also be able to have athleticism like Pat to make plays that Gentry seems to not really have as much of, I think he would add hella volume to our team. I think he would be an amazing pickup in the 7th round. Great volume, great depth player that we can get who can maybe come in and make some plays. So that's my mock draft. I know it's kind of out there, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised that it's that 1st round pick we take the best available on the top of the board, because we filled a lot of our holes in free agency. Normally, I can see a lot of people going tackles and stuff in offensive linemen. We did a great job getting offensive linemen this year. I can't believe it. We got James Daniels and Mason Cole and a lot of great players. But can we still always improve the offensive line? Yes. I think we are maybe one solid offensive lineman away. I mean, a tackle. I think we're a tackle away. I know we just re-signed Chooks for $30 million. But you can go. I think we're really comfortable with Dan Moore at left tackle. But if not, Teron Armstead's out there. Come on. I don't see us getting a left tackle to replace Dan Moore, because Dan Moore didn't play that bad to where we need to just get him out of here. So but we do that? Sure. I mean, I guess. I don't think we're gonna go get a middle line. I would love to get Devin Lloyd. Love to get Devin Lloyd. Do I think we're gonna get Devin Lloyd in the 1st round? Probably not. We do need edge help though. But I think with how Alex Highsmith is playing, I wouldn't mind if we went and tried to go get another veteran. You try to go get a Justin Houston, who they wanted before. I think he would help our team tremendously. I don't see us bringing in, we could bring in a young guy in the draft, but it won't hurt if we don't either. But he's definitely a great player. So yeah, this 1st round we can go either way, but there's many ways we can go. But guys, we spent money in free agency. I just need to say that the Pittsburgh Steelers spent money in free agency. That is something we never do. That is amazing. It is beautiful. And especially, thank God we did, because if you guys look at the way the rest of the league is going right now, Lord knows we needed to. Because the AFC is going to be a dog fight to get out of. But I think we're built for it. I like the intentions we're going in, get Najee the ball, run, block the run, stop the run, and play great defense. I like what we're doing here, guys. This is mock draft 6, post-combine, and right smack dab in the middle of free agency. Mock draft 7 will be coming much sooner than this one. If you guys like this draft, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you also want to, you guys want to be great people, if you like reaction videos, go subscribe to my brother JB Till Infinity. I'll put the link up here. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. And until forever finds you.